Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just a little added bonus video, just real quick, just a few minutes. And this goes along with our surf report because I promised I didn't promise, but I was hoping to show you where the Venus and Saturn could be seen in the sky. And I think I mentioned in the night, I guessed right with Capricorn. Well, I'm going to show you this first. I've got my software here and we're going to play it. Bottom line is, this is February 5th on Friday. You're not going to be able to see these if you're in North America, not going to be able to see them at night because they're going to be under the horizon. But just like the Bible talks about the bringer of the light, the bright morning star, they're referring to Venus, because what's happening here, if you see right here, now, of course, this is where I am in Central Standard Time at 6:52 a.m. The Central Standard Time. Venus is going to be above the horizon, bringing on the sun, hence the bringer of the light, the bright morning star. And then close behind, you should be able to make out Saturn right there on the horizon. So this is before the sun comes up. For probably most of North America. And then that's really the only time you're going to be able to see that, because when they go exact, they're actually going to be, like for example, this is, they're closer together now even, but they're in the midheaven. This is when it's bright out. You can't see these stars in the middle of the day. So, I mean, obviously if you're on the other side of the globe, it'll be different story for you. But by the time it gets dark out, it's not even dark at this point. By the time that you'd be able to see them, obviously you couldn't because the sun's not even sunset yet. So now we're talking about underneath on the other side of the globe, and it's nighttime now at probably 6-7 p.m. You're not going to be able to see them. So then I wanted to show you where to look in the sky to find them. Obviously, the neat thing about Venus is it's, other than the moon, let's see where the moon's going to be on that morning if you're in North America. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, the moon will be up there, and look like it'll be a quarter moon. And as Venus comes up, it'll be the next brightest thing in the sky other than the moon. And she is there's a big controversy whether or not she's Jesus or Satan in the Bible. So I'll just leave it at that. I didn't want to start a whole religious war or anything, but in the whole mythology of this thing, the bringer of the light is not Lucis, it's actually Venus. Okay, so now where are you going to look in the sky? I put this into my calculator, and so this is when they go exact, but Saturn isn't moving all that much. It's still going to be in Capricorn, and this is obviously a different time, but it's going to be in that same placement just above the horizon. You should be able to make out, it's going to be in front of Sagittarius and the first end of Capricorn, just at the beginning of Capricorn. And you should be able to make out the bright morning star and then Saturn close behind. So take that for what it's worth, and have fun with it. It's going to be a morning sighting instead of an evening. But I do remember being out in the middle of nowhere in the wilderness. It is magical watching the bright morning star coming up. You're seeing the glow of the sunrise. You can't obviously see the sun yet because it's below the horizon. So you got that glow going on, and then this just bright, massive star coming up. It's just gorgeous. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. And it's not all that early because it's in the middle of the winter. So, all right, enjoy. And if you haven't watched the surf report, I would definitely do that, because this could be a tricky, emotional week potentially for all of us. And it's good to get down below that into tapping into the super. This is the opportunity this week, is tapping into the super conscious. And the neat thing is, when you work on yourself, when you're aware of these things and tapping in at a deep level, according to the Rave Mandala this week, that's going to do a positive ripple effect to the greater consciousness, to the greater collective, and do your part. Now, one more thing, Venus has just, let's see, she's 10 degrees away. So this, like the planet of finance too, remember, with Pluto, death and rebirth. So she's just completed this change, and maybe in the finance thing, and building a new status quo. So think of the archetypes in here as you ponder on this and look at it in the sky. All right, that's it. Thanks everybody. Bye.